On Christmas Eve, my entire family disappeared one by one into our old attic. They climbed the pull-down stairs and never came back down. It began with my younger sister, Mia. She said she heard scratching up there, maybe a squirrel got in, and insisted on checking before we opened presents. 30 minutes passed, no footsteps, no calls. I climbed the rickety ladder myself. The attic was empty, just dust motes in the Christmas light filtering through the small window, stacks of old boxes, and the faint smell of pine from forgotten decorations. No Mia. I rushed downstairs. "Mom, Dad, Mia's gone. She went into the attic and vanished." They stared at me blankly. Dad set down his eggnog. "Kiddo, what are you on about? You've always been our only child." My stomach dropped. "That's not funny. We were all just decorating the tree together." Mom's eyes softened with pity. "Sweetheart, it's just the three of us. Has been since you were little. Maybe the holiday stress is getting to you." I laughed it off as a prank, but their faces stayed serious. Later, Dad grumbled about needing to check the insulation up there. He pulled down the stairs, flashlight in hand, and ascended. I counted every creak. Minutes dragged, no return. I shouted up, no answer. I climbed again. Empty attic, dust undisturbed except for Dad's fresh footprints that stopped abruptly in the middle of the floorboards. I turned to Mom in terror. "He's gone too, just like Mia." She touched my cheek, tears welling. "It's been just you and me for years, honey. Your dad passed when you were 10, please. Stop this tonight." She headed for the attic stairs herself. I begged her not to go. She gave me a sad smile and climbed. The house went eerily quiet, no creaks, no voices. Panicking, I called my best friend Alex, who lives a few blocks away. "Alex, my family disappeared into the attic, they're gone." Long silence. "Dude, you grew up in foster care. You don't have parents or a sister. You've told me this before when you're spiraling." I sank to the floor, but the tree had ornaments Mia and I hung together. Her room upstairs still smelled like her vanilla candle. The couch cushions were warm where they'd sat. A knock. It was my girlfriend, Elena. She'd braved the snow from 2 hours away because I'd gone radio silent. "Elena, they vanished. Into the attic." She frowned, pulling out her phone. "Who have you been texting all night? Look." Her screen showed my messaging app. I'd been sending panicked messages to my own number, calling a burner account that was me. She insisted on checking the attic. "I'll prove it's empty." She climbed up, came down a minute later, but her eyes were different, wary. "Who the hell are you? How did you get into my boyfriend's house?" Before I could respond, the front door opened. Mom, Dad, and Mia walked in, arms full of last-minute wrapping paper and hot cocoa supplies. I ran to them, tears streaming. "You're back! Where were you?" They recoiled. Dad stepped protectively in front of Mom. "Elena, who is this guy? Did he break in?" Elena nodded slowly. "He appeared after I checked the attic. I think he's delusional, or worse." The family photo on the mantle showed them with a boy who looked like me, but older, different haircut. Elena showed me her phone gallery, engagement pics with her real boyfriend. "You edited yourself in. Stop this." I called the police myself. They arrived, listened, then spoke only to the family. "He's claiming he's your son?" Mom looked heartbroken. "He thinks he belongs here. He's unstable." Dad showed them a death certificate. "Our boy died 3 months ago. Car accident after the engagement dinner. He shoved Elena out of the way." The officers nodded sympathetically. "Get him help. Merry Christmas." They treated me like air. But I remembered. The attic trunk in the far corner. The antique one with rusted latches. "Wait, there's a trunk up there. Combination is my birthday. Inside is Mom's old music box from her wedding. Only I know the hiding spot, behind the false panel." Dad's face drained of color. He climbed up slowly. We all followed. He entered the code. Click. The panel slid open. The music box sat there, tinkling faintly when touched. Mom collapsed, sobbing. Dad whispered, "It's too late. He's remembering." Mia took my hand, voice breaking. "Big brother, you died 3 months ago. You saved Elena. Your guilt and love kept you here. You forgot you were gone. You came back the next day acting like nothing happened, living our routines." Elena choked out. "We found a medium. She said your spirit was trapped in denial. The only way to free you was to make you face the truth, make you feel like you didn't belong so you'd let go. We had to hurt you, to save you from fading forever." As the words sank in, I felt lighter. My hands grew translucent, dust swirling through where my fingers should be. I looked at their tear-streaked faces. The cruelty had been love in disguise. "Be happy," I whispered to Mia. "For all of us." The attic light dimmed as I faded into the quiet snow outside.